They no longer care about you. Now that you moved on, it's starting to hurt them. Y'all are happy without them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Welcome to part 2. By the way, shout out to everybody that been supporting, sending love, all that, etc., etc. Happy Wednesday, aka Hump Day. How y'all doing out there today? As you can tell, yes, it's getting cold out there. I'm going to tell you something right now. When they get cold like this, some people get under the weather. People start getting sick or whatnot. So, make sure you have a sweater on, a hoodie on, because let me tell you something, this weather is very, very tricky. A lot of people out there, not all people, but some people is getting sick. So, just be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you try not to get sick. Alright? But, yeah. One more month, December, ladies and gentlemen. What the Sam hell did this year go? It seemed like yesterday we was in the summertime. Now, blink of an eye, we creeping in into winter. Man, time is flying. Time is flying. The years. Man, I still remember when it was 2000 and something. Early 2000s. That's how good my memory is. But yeah, enough of that BS, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do. And let me tell you something. You're going to love this topic, so stay tuned. Alright? But yeah, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. It's a whole lot of people that claim that they no longer need you. You know, people can talk a good game, talking about they ain't never gonna need you. They gonna wish that they had never met you. All this type of garbage. Yeah. That's what they all say, ladies and gentlemen. But when they meet somebody like you, let me tell you something. The moment they cut you off, or the moment you move on, it depends how it goes. It don't matter. One of these days, and they know this too, you're going to run across their mind. And when they do, and when you do, they talk all that junk, talking about they no longer need you and all this type of stuff. Okay, but like I said, when you run across their mind, because y'all did a lot of things for these people. I'm talking about you went over your way for these buffoons. And they gonna remember it. Watch what I tell you. They think that other sucker or whoever is gonna do the same things that you did for them. Yeah, they got another thing coming. They must be smoking dope or something, because let me tell you something. People like y'all love hard. And like I said, y'all did so many nice things for these folks. But remember, they claim that they moved on. They claim they no longer cared about you. But when you moved on, you start doing good for yourself. Guess who's answering your call? Guess who's trying to get in touch with you now? They are the same people that's talking this BS. I no longer need you. You never was anyway. Now they cursing you all the time out. You would never anyway. You MF and this and that. Okay. But guess what? At least you can sleep good at night. At least you ain't got no regrets. Cause when you was in their life, you treated them like the king and queen. But you got the short end of the stick. You were treating them like royalty. But to be honest with y'all, they did not deserve that. That same love you were giving to them, you could have gave it to somebody else that was going to do the same thing to you. But that's all right. It's all good. Because one day, you're going to run across their mind. And when you do, and they try to get in contact with you, they're going to be all she wrote for him or her. And by the way, I'm talking about exes, because exes these days, or an ex-friend, whoever, it depends on. It don't even matter. It just relates to ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-friend. It don't even matter. These people is going to remember your face and your name. They're going to start reminiscing all the good memories y'all had together. You understand? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you all right now, y'all are happy without these people. They thought you were going to suffer without them. But newsflash, you doing great. You are happy. And that's the only thing that you needed for these buffoons to remove themselves away from your life. And when they did, you like, good. Now some blessings can start coming in. It's like you kicked them out of your house. Watch where I'm going with this. Soon as they left, or whatever the case may be, you kicked them out of your life, or they did it for you. Now guess what? Blessings will start coming. Good news will start coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Your life is changing right now. Boy, when they call themselves moving on, don't you know how much joy you were getting? You're like, good freaking riddance. I got tired of them anyway. But at the same time, you love these people with all your heart. And they know it too. That's why they're coming back. Try to get in contact with you. Talking about, can you work it out? They talking about, oh, I'ma change. This ain't gonna happen like it was before. Yeah. BS. Tell that to somebody else. These small-minded individuals don't know how to treat a good guy or a good woman. Tell Scrappy Doo, Stu Little, Jerry the Mouse from Tom and Jerry, and them, tell them to sit their little behinds down because you ain't studying them. And here's where they're going to get their feelings hurt. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to be extra blunt on this. When God put the right man or the right woman in your life, and God forbid, that same ex that treated you like pure crap, see you somewhere with your new lover, it's going to sting. It's going to sting like a jellyfish. It's going to sting like a bee. It ain't going to float like a butterfly, but guess what? It's going to sting like a bee. Word of Amma Ali. Understand where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to hurt them because they had no business treating you the way they treated you. But the words of Ariana Grande, thank you, next. They taught you a valuable lesson. But you still love them. You don't hold no grudges towards them. You still care for these people. You wish good for these people. But on the opposite, depending on what type of ex you had, some of them probably wished on your downfall. Hell, some of you were sleeping with the freaking enemy. They didn't want nobody else to have you, but they want to go out there and cheat and creep, thinking the grass is green on the other side. But guess what? It's still good-hearted, kind-hearted people out here that's going to love you for who you are. And as soon as you get into a relationship, they come back running. Now, am I lying? No. But I just don't understand. When somebody got a good person in their life, why they go out there and screw it all up? Like, dude, literally, you got a diamond right there in front of your crusty face. And not y'all, but they are dumb enough to go out there and cheat and hurt that good, kind-hearted person. And this what creates the madness in people. This what creates gender wars. They trying to mess people up, thinking all men or all women is the same, but that's not true. But these type of people that's doing this chaotic thing, they the ones need to be healed. They need some self-healing. They need to see a therapist. Because they just hurting people after another. Then when somebody do it to them, they want to play victim. They want to play the boy who cried wolf. But let me tell y'all something. When they try to hurt you, they end up hurting their own selves. Because like I said, when you moved on away from these people, yeah, you were hurting. You went to bed crying that night. But at the same time, God heard your cries. He seen your tears. He seen it all. And this is for your own good too, because you never needed that buffoon anyway. You never needed him or her, ladies and gentlemen. Never. But deep in their heart, they need you. Because like I said, ain't nobody out here is going to love them the way you did. But you still love them, but in a friend way. You're putting them in the friend zone now because that relationship you had with them is yesterday's news. Welcome to the future, ladies and gentlemen. They sold yesterday's newspaper. You might want to throw it up and throw it in the trash. Because that's all they is yesterday's news. They in the past. You focusing on the future. You walking forward towards the future, not looking back. You're driving and looking forward. You ain't looking back and driving unless you backing up. But other than that, you walking forward towards the future. Understand where I'm coming from? But they claim they no longer care about you. I never cared about you anyway. I never needed you anyway. Oh, word? Okay. Yeah, you ain't anyway. But give it a couple of months later, maybe even a year. Now they're saying they sorry, they apologize, they want you back. This ain't Jackson 5. You ain't gonna get me back. Time out, I want you back. No. It don't work like that. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, they treat you like pure dirt. Pure trash. You always getting the short end of the freaking stick. Cook and clean for them, did everything. Even rub their crusty feet. And you didn't even get a simple thank you, baby, or none of that. Not even a thank you, sweetheart, honey, darling. You didn't get none of that. You got fed up with it. You even confronted them. And they look at you like you some type of joke. You told them. And they like, man, shut up. You ain't going nowhere. Like, boy, bye, you ain't going nowhere. You're like, all right, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. You moved on, they got furious. You moved on, they said, good. You won't anyway. MF, calling you all types of names. Yeah, they hurt you. Yeah, they piss you off. You had a hard time going to bed at night because you were so used to them being there. But now, them days are over with. Now you can sleep in peace. You ain't got to worry about coming home, arguing, having a headache. Hard it is out there in the world. Why you want to come home and argue with him or her? Life's too short for that. That ain't the person for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they are called an ex for a reason. Because they exit out of your life. You understand? That's why the exit means the door. The exit means go out there and exit out of that door. And when you do, you ain't coming back. Now, I'm the type of person that believe in second chances. I really do. But a third and fourth and fifth chance, no. And it depends on how they treated you. But folks like them don't even deserve a second chance. I'm that sorry. Forgiveness, yes. But you never gonna forget the way they treated you. They called you names. And don't you know some people suffer from what you call it? When they been in a relationship and the other partner been so doggone toxic, calling them out of their name, people suffer PSTD from this stuff. The name calling, the beatings. Some of them been beaten on. Some of y'all been beaten on emotionally in a violent way. Been cussed at. Like, yo, y'all don't deserve that. You really don't. But they talking about ain't nobody else gonna love you the way I did. That's gaslighting, manipulating. Newsflash, they never loved you. They over there beating on you like Ike Turner. Or vice versa. She was Ike Turner. Because you got some women out here, some women will beat on their men. And you got some men will beat on a woman. That is unhealthy. Don't you know people suffer through that? And that could have been y'all. Different situations, it doesn't matter. But the moment you pack your bags and left, man, life was good. And it still is good. And now they're saying they want you back. Now they're saying they sorry. Now they're saying I had got help. I'm talking to a therapist now. No, you stay right where you at. I still love you as a friend, but stay your crusty rotten behind over yonder. You understand that? Tell them stay right where you at. Because these people put you through some hell. You understand that? They put you through some serious hell. They did not care. Because if they did care, they would be not doing the things that they are doing. Creeping, cheating, calling you names, taking your kindness for a freaking weakness. They could have said thank you the way you did things for them. You can't even get a simple thank you. You couldn't even get a doggone I appreciate you or none of that. They just use you and use you and use you till you got fed up. Bunch of energy vampires, narcissists, whatever you want to call them. They all the above, ladies and gentlemen. Then they got the nerve. Talking about ain't nobody else gonna love you the way I did. Child by Negro, please. Get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you let your sorry ex or ex-friends have you thinking there's something wrong with you and you a tough person to love. No, that's not true. There's something wrong with them. They need help. They need a therapist. Somebody need to lay some hands on them, but this is very, very serious. They need to go see a therapist because this right here is ridiculous. Who will walk around here on God's green earth treating people like trash? Good, kind-hearted people. People got feelings out here. But evil people don't even care. Especially folks like that, they don't care. Then they wonder why so many gender wars, why people love being single, because of buffoons like them. But at the same time, people like y'all ain't gonna stop loving or want to be in another relationship. It just gotta take some self-healing time and all that. But some people become cold-hearted because of them. That's not even worth it. It's like you saying, here, I surrender, you win, I give up. No, that's not the way to do that. Remember, it's still good, kind-hearted people out here. Understand where I'm coming from right now. But relationships these days, due to social media, but it's still good, kind-hearted people out here, but some people get on social media and play the victim, but the whole doggone time they the problem. Now, back in the day, relationships wasn't this really, really hard anyway. It may have been some problems here and there, but come on, y'all. Back in the day, it wasn't that really hard. But some people this era, this generation make it harder. Relationships is not hard. They are easy. Yes, you're going to have arguments here and there. There's going to be some disagreements, but good gracious. And it also depends the person that you are with. But some people, I just don't get it. You see, some people don't want to get married these days either, because some folks see marriage as a business. What happened to real marriage? A person that love one another. I mean, it's still out there, but it's hard to find these days. But at the same time, like I always say, we don't chase. We attract, doggone it. God gonna put the right person in our lives. We ain't gotta go out here and seek validation. We ain't gotta go out here and say, oh, somebody please love me and this and that. Now, I understand you don't want to be alone forever, but seeking for it, yeah, that's a huge turnoff right there. Seeking validation. Getting on social media talking about, I need me a cuddle buddy and this and that. Nah. But that old school loving, that was the real love right there. High school sweethearts, didn't get married, kids, you know it. What happened? We need that real love back. We need that real R&B back, ladies and gentlemen. To all my OGs, you know what I'm talking about, that real love. We ain't talking about no lust, no one night stand, none of that. We talking about that 70s, 80s, and 90s type of love. Bring that back, doggone it. In the early 2000s, bring that back. Because this generation right here, they need some schooling. Somebody need to teach these youngest how to love one another. Stop having these one night stands. Stop doing these Hercules. Been messed around and had a baby out of wedlock by somebody that you can't even stand. What happened to friends before lovers? But other than that, the same buffoons that walked out of y'all life, watch. They're going to be begging for you back. And when they do, like I said, y'all going to be long gone. You could be no moved on. Like I said, you still got love for them, but it's going to be friend-wise. Remember, they claim they never cared about you. One day, they're going to wish like hell that they could have had kept you. Because last time I checked, you the real deal, and you still is. And people always want that realness. But when it comes to a real one, they don't know what to do with it. Oh, y'all don't hear me though. Tell them, ladies and gentlemen, they don't hear us though. Everybody want that real thing. But when they really got the real thing, they don't know what to do with it. They're confused. They don't know what they want. And then, when they no longer have it, they sit somewhere and cry. Now they beg for it. They don't know what they have until it's gone. And when it's gone, they don't need to cry. And they need to say, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. I effed up and all this stuff. Ain't no need. That's their fault. Don't feel bad for them. Don't you feel bad. Because they had you. But what they do? Screw it all up. Being stupid, being petty, being a cheater. Being a narcissist. Gaslighting. Manipulating. putting these lies in your head. Y'all are a king and a queen. You are worth it. Know your self-worth. Don't let these buffoons out here tell you otherwise. Last time I checked, look in the mirror. Now you tell me. Now you tell me, doggone it. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? My point exactly. A king and a queen. And last time I checked, when you look in the mirror didn't break. So, your heart is clean and it's pure genuine, based on a true story. But watch what I tell you. Your sorry ex is going to come back, crying, begging on their knees, pleading for mercy. Whatever's in person, I hope not in person, because that's going to be embarrassing. But if they talking about they want you back and all this stuff in person, you already know what to do. If it's through social media, through a text, don't even respond. Don't even say nothing. When you read the text, don't even say nothing. As a matter of fact, don't even read the text. Block it. Block their number. Change your phone number. Do what you got to do. But don't take your ex back. Don't take your ex-friend back. Whoever it is, do not take these people back. God removed them out of your life for a pure freaking reason. And when he did, guess what? A whole lot of good things start coming near your way. Blessings on top of blessings. Cup one of overflow with blessings. Because that sorry ex, that fake friend is no longer in your life anymore. But when they were there, you were suffering, going through hell. But now that they gone, man, you happy. You eating your vegetables, eating your fruit, taking vitamins, working out, reading books, all that type of stuff. You living good right now. You don't need them. You never did. But guess what? Now they need you, though. Sucks to be them, though, right? But anyhow, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this title resonates to each and every last one of y'all out there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe once again. And, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing before I go up out of here. Real love, as Mary J. Blige would say, real love still exists. So don't let these people on social media fool y'all. Talking about love is dead, chivalry is dead. No, it's not. Real love still out there. Real love still exists. So don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let these people that's been heartbroken then want to be a cold-hearted person. Talking about all men are dogs, all women are 304s. That's not true. Don't listen to them. Listen to your heart. You know there's good people out here, but at the same time, you're going to know when the right man or the right woman come along. Because God going to send that person right in your life. So, don't let these attention seekers on social media have you thinking that everybody's the same. That's not true. Remember, real love still exists out here. So don't forget that. But yeah, God bless you all. Y'all please be safe out there. And don't forget, do not forget, know your worth. You are a king and a queen. Never, 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 never forget that, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, happy hump day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday. Y'all please have a good day. Be safe out there. And guess what? We are going straight to the top. And we ain't going to stop till we get there. Y'all keep up the good work. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for each and every last one of you. So, God bless every single last one of you. And Brian, the spiritual warrior, is out here. Peace and blessings.